has been saved.
Well, and Robert making mention of Cornet and Caroline Garcia not necessarily being the friendliest of players to each other. They've had a little bit of a back and forth. Caroline Garcia opting not to play the Fed Cup this year, which I think stemmed a lot of that. They'll take on one another, the two French women, later today.
So that also could determine a little bit more where the crowd is going to go.
That's a good point.
Because Fed Cup means a lot to the locals. So too does Davis Cup, and Simona Halep has broken 4-1.
Well, Simona Halep now in full command of this match. 6-1, 4-1. They're playing for a spot in the quarterfinals. Petra Martic, a set up on Alina Svitolina. This has been a great performance from Simona Halep so far today.
Can you believe this? That not even on air, and Matt Brown has the audacity to put tweets out to promote himself.
Hey, you know what? You got to make a living, Matt Brown. What's he tweeting about?
Oh, to say that he's going to be on later.
Great. Can't wait, Matt Brown. It's a glorious, sunny day in Paris, Matt Brown writes. You know, Matt Brown and I did laundry this morning at 7 a.m.
I heard. And you and Gigi sat and chatted while he went for a run.
Well, I went to the gym after. I would like it to be known. But, yeah, Matt went for a nice long run. Gigi and I chatted while we did finally get the laundry. None of us are great in French. Gigi is the best by far in French, but trying to figure out the system. And it was Gigi's debut at a laundromat. She had never done her laundry at a laundromat.
I've not been to a laundromat.
Ever, never.
No.
In all of your travels. Wow. I've spent a lot of my life in the laundromats of New York City.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. I was for a while dropping off my laundry. Now my building has two washing machines for, how many units do we have? 24 units.
Oh, my goodness. What, did you have to reserve time?
Well, you know, when I'm home,
spreadsheet or something?
Kind of. When I'm home, I'm mostly unemployed, right? So I can just do my laundry on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah. Well, there's a washing machine in the apartment that I'm in, but it is so long that it takes about 2 hours for a wash to be done. So I set it up overnight.
Oh, perfect.
So Halep at 15 love. Down the line goes Suárez. Cross-court goes Halep. And Suárez goes cross-court. Great down the line shot. Right on the line goes Halep. She opens up the court. There's the backhand winner from Simona Halep. Superb return there from her. And she punches the air with a clenched fist.
Yeah, Simona Halep really just in full flight at this point. Suárez Navarro looking more and more, I think, sullen, just disappointed in herself. Halep serving at 30 love.
I like Matthew's tweet.
We've got a whole flurry of tweets. We're going to get to all of them
in a second.
After
this game.
A second. 4-1 Halep, 30-15.
Monitor that we're looking at, one of the monitors we're looking at goes crossways at times.
I think that's just your eyes doing it.
Is that what it is? Picked up the wrong specs again. Forehand from Halep, forehand from Suárez, cross-court backhand from Halep, and Suárez goes into the net with a slice backhand. It's 40-15, and Simona Halep has a point for a 5-1 lead in the second set. A most commanding win.
Commanding.
Yeah.
It's 54 minutes this match.
Forehand down the line goes Halep. Backhand down the line goes Halep. Suárez is there to retrieve the ball. Halep, puts too much on that. That floats long.
Well, Craig May noted this a few minutes ago, but there's been an injury for Suárez Navarro, and when you come back, it takes a while. The timing, the pressure, handling a match, not just the tennis. 40-30.
Especially when you get into the business end of an event.
Yeah, of a major.
Absolutely. Forehand from, well done. Forehand from Halep. Forehand from Halep down the line. Backhand cross-court from Suárez is called long. The chair umpire is checking the mark. Yes, it's called out, confirmed out, and it's 6-1, 5-1 to Simona Halep. And Matthew Holbert writes,
yes,
you guys are so funny. I like how Craig gently admonishes Nick. I can just imagine him thinking, silly boy.
You know, okay, Matt. I think that Matt is somehow a Craig Gabriel ghost account on Twitter. But Fabian made a good note that Gordon earlier was talking about 5 setters at the majors, and she's making a good point here, Fabian, that perhaps Gordon was mentioning the Masters 1000s on the ATP Tour.
Okay, fair enough. That's a drop shot there from...
great points.
From Halep. She sends the ball up high, but Suárez is there with the backhand flick, but Simona Halep gets the winner cross court.
Wonderful point there, and Carla Suárez Navarro showing she's one of the best doubles players in the world. A drop shot from Halep, scurries up to it. Gosh, well to keep her racket out in front, and then Halep finishing that point. Good. Here, the crowd appreciating that point.
Yeah, good reflexes from Suárez Navarro, middle of that point. She serves again. Forehand from Halep, backhand from Suárez. Halep goes mid-court, and Suárez goes into the net.
Yeah, story of the day for Suárez. She kind of swats at the ball. You're not going to see much emotion from Carla Suárez Navarro ever on court, but she's disappointed in herself and her performance today. You can see that on her face.
No doubt about it. Nick says that he's listening in Ottawa, not for an early workout. Backhand slice from Suárez. Backhand from Halep. Cross-court backhand from Suárez. It's deep return from Halep. Halep going too long with that forehand. And what does she do? Point to her head and say, think?
Yeah, a little bit there. Pushing that ball too far deep into the court. 3-something there. Still 2 points from the quarterfinals for Simona Halep.
Serve is good, and that's a shank return off the forehand. It's 30-all. Big hole to climb out of for Carlos Suárez Navarro. Forehand from Halep. Forehand from Suárez to the forehand from Halep. Halep almost has to jump in the air to get that on the forehand. And she's looping the ball now. That's a lower return from Suárez Navarro. Suárez Navarro going cross-court, trying to open it up. But then Halep goes down the line, and it's wide. And it is game point for the Spaniard.
Well, and Suárez Navarro would push this match past the hour mark. Should she win this game, I think she'd like to do that. Get a third game on the board.
Yep. 62 minutes sounds a lot better than 58.
Yes.
That's the winner from Halep. Back of juice.
First match of a loaded day on court. Philippe Chatrier, Andy Murray, the world number 1, and Karen Khachanov to follow.
Juice. Suárez serves to the forehand, and it's wide on the return from Halep. Game point.
Simona Halep trying to reach the quarterfinals here for the first time since she made the final here in 2014.
It seems so long ago, but
that final was incredible.
Forehand from Halep to the backhand of Suárez. Halep going for the winner, and she gets it. And she brings it back to juice. Right in the corner.
Back to deuce here for Suárez Navarro. Now I think we're about to tick over the hour mark, right?
Yeah. Almost. Forehand from Suárez. Backhand in sort of right in the corner. Great angle from Halep, and she's right there. Oh, talk about being delicate. She just drops the ball over the net, and it is match point to Simona Halep for a place in the quarterfinals. Solid performance from the Romanian.
Very impressive today.
mustachioed Romanian is watching. Forehand from Suárez. Forehand from Halep. Suárez trying to go behind Halep. Halep goes down the line. Backhand from Suárez. Backhand from Halep to the backhand. Down the middle of the court goes Suárez. Suárez into the net with the forehand. And Simona Halep has scored the win emphatically. 6-1, 6-1 in precisely 1 hour.
Is presented by Energy.
So Simona Halep, you can hear it, getting a nice round of applause from Court Philippe Chatrier. A great performance here today, a fist pump, emphatic. That is quite the scoreline against Carla Suárez Navarro, and she now awaits either Alina Svitolina or Petra Martic. That match is very interesting. Svitolina down a set to Martic, but wow, what a performance today from Simona Halep, right?
Very, very good performance from Simona. The first time she's beaten Carla Suárez Navarro on clay, and from facing 2 break points in the first game, she really came back strongly. So we're going to hear from Simona Halep at the on-court interview.
Marion Bartoli out waiting for Simona.
Simona, congratulations. You just had a look to your box right now with Darren Cahill. I think probably if you had to give you a note out of 10, you would be close to a 10 today. You play against a very good clay quarter with Carla Suárez Navarro, and you just played the perfect match here in Roland Garros. Well, yes, I think I played my best match here this year, so I expected a really tough one. She's a very good player on clay court. So I think I played very well. I just pushed her back. I tried to be aggressive, and I did it pretty well. And I was extra motivated because I really enjoyed this sport, and I love to play quarterfinals again. Simona qui avait aujourd'hui une motivation supplémentaire parce qu'elle adore jouer ici sur ce Philippe Chatrier. Elle voulait tellement être en quart de finale, pouvoir rejouer devant vous. Elle a joué le match parfait, un de ses meilleurs matchs de la quinzaine, et elle se sent vraiment en confiance avant d'aborder le reste du tournoi. Your confidence seems to really grow match after match. You must feel really good entering the upcoming quarterfinal. Yeah, I feel good. I feel confident as well. I started this tournament pretty well, and day by day I played better. So this is the most important thing, that I left the emotions away, and I just play my best tennis on court. So I'm looking forward for the next one, and hope to play yesterday. Elle est très heureuse que sa confiance est en train de s'améliorer match après match. Elle vous remercie pour le soutien que vous lui avez apporté, surtout en début de tournoi, parce que ça l'a vraiment aidé à améliorer son niveau de jeu. Elle se sent très en confiance avant d'aborder son quart de finale, et encore une fois, elle vous remercie pour l'avoir supporté. Ça a été très important pour elle. We let you go. You have a strong quarterfinal to be ready in, and we wish you the best of luck for your rest of the tournament. Mesdames et messieurs, la Roumaine Simona Halep, qualifiée pour les quarts de finale de Roland Garros.
Well, you hear there Simona Halep, obviously confident as she should be, and now awaits the winner of the match that we're going to go to right now on Court Suzanne England. And it's an interesting one, Craig, to see Svitolina lose that first set to Martic.
Yes, and she may be staging a bit of a comeback here because she's got the service break and is up 4-2 in the second set against Petra Martic. I was going to point out in that other one that the richest man in Romania was watching that.
Was he?
Yes.
Who's that?
Mr. Yontiriak.
Yontiriak.
His private box. Private